Right, so I've seen the most mental influencer thing I've ever seen in my life. So I've seen influencers take some like questionable brand deals before, like all the crypto stuff and all of that. But this trumps all the crypto scams by a mile. This isn't even like a brand deal. This is just straight up propaganda. It's insane. So I'm sure you're all aware of the like online clothes store Shein. It's like where you can get like really cheap clothes. And I think we all know that it's not ethical. It's not like an ethical source to get clothes. It's just really cheap. There's like no secret about it. Let's look at their website real quick. So you got a t-shirt for £5 here. What for £3.50? Yeah, like I haven't seen a single thing over £10. $2.99. So yeah, it doesn't take a genius to realize this stuff is made in sweatshops. But for some reason, Shein are doing this like propaganda campaign where they're flying out influencers to go to their factory and show off how great the working conditions are, and it's so awful. Right, so the first thing that caught my attention was from this person called Danny DMC.
China trip has been one of the most life-changing trips of my life. Getting to see the whole process of Shein clothing from beginning to end with my own two eyes was so important for me. Kicking off the trip by heading to the factory of the leading manufacturer for Shein was the perfect way to start. I was really excited and impressed to see the working conditions. The next day, we headed to the Shein Innovation Center. This facility blew my mind. It's over 600,000 square feet. There's so much technology, and Shein is just such a developed and complex company, and it was so beautiful to see firsthand. I was able to interview a woman that worked in the fabric cutting department, and you guys know me, she's an investigative journalist, so I asked her all of our questions.
Right, okay. I'm just gonna stop you right there. I don't know if you're trying to claim you're an investigative journalist, but you are not. Because, like, if you actually were, you'd see through this. You'd see straight through this. But no, it's like, I see one factory. The working conditions aren't that bad. Like, it takes one search. Just type in Shein factory on YouTube. Like, there's nothing good that comes up. You're not an investigative journalist. I don't know what you're trying to claim.
China trip has been one of the most life-changing trips.
I hate Instagram. Instagram is so shit because, alright, this is a total tangent, but you cannot pause an Instagram reel, so you have to scroll down, scroll back up, and then it starts all over again. Instagram, fix it.
You guys know me, she's an investigative journalist, so I asked her all of our questions, and she answered them honestly and authentically. She was very surprised at all the rumors that have been spread in the US.
Really? Was she really surprised?
Her family, her lifestyle, her commute, her...
Okay, right, hang on. I'm gonna have to screen record this fucking video and watch it back, because this is impossible. Instagram, get your shit together. Holy fuck.
So I asked her all of our questions, and she answered them honestly and authentically. She was very surprised at all the rumors that have been spread in the US.
But the thing is, right, they're not even rumors. They're like documentaries about it. It's not like some silly hearsay that's going around. There's evidence to back this up. I despise influencers, you know. Like, who the fuck follows these people? Genuinely, who the fuck follows these people?
She told me about her family, her lifestyle, her commute, her hours. Our last stop was to the Shein warehouse. This place was massive. It's about 84 acres and almost fully run by technology and automation. I was really impressed by the extensive checklist that each item had to go through before it's shipped off. I think...
Do you know what I love about like these like influencer brand deals where they get them to go to like, I don't know, some kind of workplace to promote a brand, is when they do like, they try and like show themselves doing the job, and then they always look really serious when they're doing it as if it's like really important to them.
There's a narrative fed to us in the US, and I'm one that always likes to be open-minded and seek the truth. Right. So I'm grateful for that about myself.
Yeah. Shut up. Shut up. Yeah, there's a narrative fed to us in the US. What do you mean? What do you mean? There's documentaries about the working conditions. There are shirts. Need I show you again? The shirts that are £3. You do not need to be a genius to figure out that these are not ethically made.
So it's day 2 in Guangzhou with Shein, and today we got to visit one of Shein's leading factories where they produce the clothing. I'm not gonna lie, I really expected it to look like it does in the movies, like really dark and dingy, but I was really surprised.
I mean, this is obviously just a factory for show. Like, they don't just have one factory. Shein is a huge company. I don't know, obviously, the ins and outs. Like, I'm not an investigative journalist, unlike the last person. But, like, it doesn't take someone with a 150 IQ to figure out that this is for show. Like, why else would they be taking you here?
See our Shein designers there, and so happy seeing their products being put into production.
Are they?
So after our factory tour, it was time to head out to lunch, and we got to try some authentic food, y'all. It was so good and so nice trying different things. And even though sometimes that gets a little intimidating, we were pleasantly surprised that we loved a lot of the dishes. Brandon got so into it, he even got like a personal demonstration on how to use chopsticks.
Do you know what I love? I love it because well, they're American, so it's sort of to be expected. But when like adults don't know how to use chopsticks, that may sound like something like really stupid to find funny. But like whenever you go to like I don't know, like a Japanese place and there's like a 40-year-old fumbling with the fucking chopsticks, it's so funny to me. Like why didn't you learn that?
We're gonna be digging a little bit deeper into Shein, and I want you guys to come back.
You're gonna be digging into Shein, are you? You're gonna be getting to the nitty-gritty detail. You're gonna be really asking the hard-hitting questions and like pressuring them on it. God, I cannot wait to see this.
It was time to head out on our bus tour. We drove 2 hours out of the city to the Shein Innovation Factory, where basically they produce the clothing samples to ship off to the warehouses to make. Upon interviewing the workers, a lot of them were really confused and taken back with the child labor question.
They were really taken back, were they? Child labor? Huh? I've never heard such things. I've never heard such rumors. Where did you come up with that? Like, fucking come. You're obviously not like. I feel as though Shein have like sent all these Americans over to China to be like, okay, you got to ask them about like child labor, and they will simply go, oh no, we don't do that. You know what I mean? We don't do child. We got good working conditions over here to produce shirts that we sell for £3. It's obviously very ethical. They're obviously not digging very, very hard.
And the lead in the clothing questions, because they basically said our kids want to be on social media just like y'all. They're not working in factories.
Yes, that is an excellent counter argument. Why would we put kids into factories? They just want to be on social media like you. How could you dispute that? That's a fucking solid argument.
Y'all, this warehouse sits on 84 acres. 84 acres.
Again, here another clip of an influencer doing it. Very, very good job. Look how happy she is. She's so happy. All the workers in those factories must be so happy.
You know what's crazy? While Brandon was taking over the position for the moment, the girl was telling me that they get a nap time after lunch. How crazy is that?
Fuck off. And you believe that? You believe that they get a nap time? Piss off. No job gets a nap time. What do you mean? The fucking Shein sweatshops do not get nap time. You're taking the fucking piss. I watched like a little bit of a documentary on it before I made this video. And in one of the factories, the like boss or whatever was saying, yeah, you only get 1 day off a month. They do not get fucking nap time. You're joking. How do you believe this shit? Fucking nap time. Right, so those are all the clips from it, and like, it's just, I don't understand it. I don't understand how they thought this was like a believable campaign. I can't get over the nap time thing. Who's believing this shit? I forgot to read the comments on, you know that Instagram post we watched at the start? All the comments are just absolutely slating her. Yeah, okay, here we go. I hosted the Channel 4 documentary that did the undercover investigation into factories that provide clothes to Shein. There is video evidence of laws being broken. They aren't rumors. It's very sad that you have decided to let yourself be used to defend these practices. Please do watch the documentary. It's called Untold Inside the Shein Machine. Bring back shame. This is disappointing. An ounce of research, independent research, and you would know you're getting duped and helping to spread misinformation. But that check is more important, I guess. Girl bossing at the sweatshop. Are you gullible or complacent? That's actually a very good question, because when I first watched this, I was like, have they just picked out like the stupidest influencers they could possibly find? Or did they just pay them enough to like sort of disperse any sort of like moral compass whatsoever? I'm leaning towards the former. I'm leaning towards they're just very stupid. But they also did definitely pay them. They paid them off. They didn't just fly them out. They definitely paid them off. Tarnishing your own brand like this is crazy. It really is. Like, it really, really is. No bag would ever be worth creating actual literal propaganda. If I was this person, I'd disable my comments as soon as I posted this video. But I don't know. Again, I really don't understand why any influencer would take this deal. It must be an astronomical bag. You know, I don't like sitting here and taking like a moral grandstand and being like, oh, you did bad. You should feel bad. But it's just, I don't know. I just find it really funny. Like, it's literal propaganda. It's so funny that we've gotten to this stage where like shit tier influencers are becoming like part of a propaganda machine. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that for a little bit today. Yeah, in a bit.